stand out this time of year, don't they, Chris? Something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with it?
Well, you know, Kevin, I think both things are true. I think some guys are born with it, being born with the mentality. And other guys, I think it has to come along with practice, come along with muscle memory, come along with getting better. And sometimes when that confidence comes on the practice floor, you become clutch.
Here's DeRozan, buried from 15 feet out.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won in that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Puts up a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Morant. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Hits it from three-point range.
Hey, Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here's MP. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Look at MP going for the three-point answer. That's his remarkable competitive spirit shining through.
Williams against Morant. The shot by Williams, no good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not. Yeah, selected second in 2019, Kevin. Ja Morant, the highest draftee in Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol.
Well, he is looking. Confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's MP. 6 points for him. Another miss by MP. Now, some people felt, Chris, that Ja Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished in year one. You enjoy Magic Johnson, the great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young is the only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points and 7 assists per game. That's some lofty comfort.
MP against White. And the rejection by Jackson. DeRozan against MP. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And it's White missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Caruso. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now, here's MP. It's a 3-point game. knocks down the three ball. MP's got 15 points.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Caruso, the pass to White. Takes it from 10. Drained for 2 points.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
Morant kicks to Brooks. MP looking around. No good from outside. DeRozan against Brooks. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. MP with the ball. Fires the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. MP getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Williams comes in for Derek Jones. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Green. And it's Kobe White in for Alex Caruso. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Clark is checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. MP's checked in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Good! Another from three.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Timberwolves was a driven player. He finished with 47 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he could follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. It was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. White goes in, and White slams it in.
These dunks, I mean, they get you really excited about White's future deep.
Morant dishes to MP. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Brooks. Banked in off the glass. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
And this guy's a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
DeRozan against Brooks. And the basket by DeRozan.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's MP for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. MP's got 24.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
White, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
Definite move by White inside. Just look how he finds a way through the foul and gets the shot off.
And both free throws good for White. Brooks outside. He kicks it to MP. There's the three. Kept alive. Here's Jackson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replays.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This is a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then it's White, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the rejection.
The three from MP. The shot will not fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
For the three, another miss by MP.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight. I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Traps in the tray.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Caruso. Inside, stolen by Brooks. Pass to Jackson. The feed to MP. Five to shoot. The three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Chicago calls timeout. Now Dillon Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way wing.
Memphis leading by 23, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Morant is out there with MP. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. To the middle, here's Vucevic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Vucevic has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago. Morant passes to MP. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on this. Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continued.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Vucevic, that one off the back iron and out.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And again for three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
And here's MP for three. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. DeRozan against MP. That three off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. This one for three. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Out to the wing. Morant kicks to MP. And again, Memphis no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft, a bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process, and then the Bulls fell in love with him.
White, he's checked in for Jones. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in. DeRozan in the corner. There's the pass to Caruso. Over in the corner, Williams. The tray. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
MP kicks to Morant. The three from MP. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
DeRozan passes to White. 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Morant outside. The three from MP. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
MP against White. Good, another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. White, good.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Memphis in total control. And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
He's dropping bombs.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team